Okay. Hello, hi Arlette. How are you?
Hi, I'm very good. How are you?
Very good. So welcome to my little interview. I was going to ask you, who are you? Where are you? What do you do? And anything you want to tell us about your use of photographs in art therapy?
Yes. Well, I am Arlette. I am a Venezuelan, but I'm living in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Um, 8 years now. And here, when I come to Argentina, uh, it was the first time that I knew about um, these techniques, these photography, therapeutic photography techniques. And I started to study. And this same year, I find out Judy Weiser book and all the information that she has in the website. It was so interesting, and I started to look forward to, be trained in these techniques. And I found you. Then last year we were in these personal sessions where we could share about these techniques and associated with art therapy, because I am an art therapist and I am a photographer.
Mhm.
And first, I was using photography as therapy, you know, by myself, and I found out that it was so powerful, the things that I could know about myself.
Mhm.
And that is why I started to study and see how I could help others with this. And I studied art therapy and expressive therapies, like, everything about visual arts and narrative and acting, using all
Mhm.
these techniques. And using photography, I mean, include photography in all the things that I do, and helping others, and in the spaces of personal development that um, I guide. It was beautiful because I mean, photography is my language
Mhm.
from
Nice.
15 years now. Yeah, and it's so magical when you see people connecting with the image, finding out the things that are inside them, um, without, many words, without talking too much. And it's great when you see that it's like some door opened, and it's like, when this door opens, is you find a lot of things,
Mhm.
and be there, like a witness of this and guiding this process is for me very, I don't know how to tell you. It's like a purpose that I have to help others. And well, when I learned how to do it with you, and with points of view,
Mhm.
uh, that is this company that develop tools and techniques based on therapeutic photography or phototherapy. Um, well, I could do it in so many places. I have an academy, and in this academy, I do workshops for personal development. And there I work with groups,
Mhm.
and these groups could be photographers, mainly photographers that are interested in the, go deep in their practice, just not just do nice pictures, but use the photography to know themselves more, and to, search in, things that questions they have, or things that they want to, yeah, to know more. For example, one of these workshops is, I call it Watch to Remember. It's like, and I work with family albums, or photos that you have in your, in your phone, from the past,
Okay.
in your files, or maybe photographers that have been taking pictures from 10 years, and didn't go back and see what they were doing. And my invitation is to go back and take the pictures to the present, and see what they bring you. Considering that you were a different person back in that days, and today you have more knowledge about yourself, or more things to ask to these pictures, and it's a beautiful work. In the beginning, we work with like any picture, but as the workshop is developing, we go through more personal pictures, and to the family album, which is wonderful. The work with family album is so powerful. Yeah, I love it. It's one of the things that I love most. And sometimes I work with a lot of persons, migrant persons, Venezuelans that are in other countries. And it's so interesting because when you leave your country, you leave your pictures, mostly your family pictures. Maybe your grandma is there and is the keeper of the pictures, or your mother, and you leave your country with your suitcase, and that's it. And you don't have, maybe you have one picture or pictures in your cell phone, but these pictures from the past, from your grandmother or grandfather, or your family or ancestors, you don't have that. And it's like yeah, it's a loss. It's like, I don't have this. And some people ask me, how can I do this work if I don't have my family album? And I said, it's okay, we can work with any family album. And I went to this flea market here in Buenos Aires, where they sell, all pictures from, I don't know who these people are, but they sell it like for $1 a picture or something like that. They have boxes full of old pictures. And I went there and I bought a bunch of pictures and digitalized them. And I built like a family album, from a generic family album, if we can call it that way. And with these people that doesn't have a family album, I bring them this made up family album. Say, well, let's imagine this is your family. I mean, but let's work with this. And it's powerful because you project in these pictures everything. It doesn't matter if you don't have your pictures, but you can find there the things that you remember, or the things that you want to work with. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Wow.
Some of them,
How do you say
yeah.
congratulations? It's
I'm
really
sorry.
no, I was saying like you congratulations. It's really like a beautiful story, a beautiful way to use family albums when you don't have them. And it's beautiful how you have connected the photo projective to the family album, filling the gap, no? And
Yeah,
immigrations, you put many elements together, creating a new technique, let's say, no? Fantastic.
yeah, it's so I love to do that, to mix things. Art therapy with phototherapy and other techniques. And when I was working with these people with no family album, I was like, myself, I was like that. And I didn't realize that. Like, I don't have my family album here. Also, I have pictures, here and there, but not the family album,
The
which is a
basis.
treasure. Yeah. And first of all, I ask, like, okay, let's find out if you can, if you can find something. Let's talk to your mother or your father. It's a way to talk to them again in a different way. When I did it with my mother, I have a nice relationship with my mother, but when I ask her about the family pictures, it's like her eyes were shining, like, oh my God, oh, she wants to know about this. And we did a special connection through that. It's okay, it's a task, I have to do this for an exercise or something, but also it was a way to connect with her in a different way. First of all, for the persons that doesn't have this possibility to build their own fictional family album, it's magical too. It's like, rebuild the history.
Huh.
Yeah, recreate the history. The history as you know it. Maybe it's not like that, but it doesn't matter. It's like you remember this story. And that is so valuable. Like, the way you remember is valid. It's a story that you tell yourself, this story, maybe it's not that way, but it's the way you were living it. It's the way, that the family story is like living in you. And that's beautiful, because you can tell that story in your own way. And my invitation is to give it a different meaning. Like, it doesn't matter how it happened. It matters how is today for you. Because now is your story. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. And the things that it's like a transformation, people find out that, maybe my father was this way or that way, or my mother, or, but that is not the issue. The issue is how today I live it. Now is my story, and I have the power to give to that story my own meaning. What works for me. And through photography is beautiful, because I work with interventional photography and collage.
Uh-huh.
And I invite them to build. Like, okay, if this picture doesn't match, you know, the way you want, you can change it. You can, draw, you can cut, you can use some part of one picture, another part of another picture, and make a new one. Build your own family, using everything. And that way is how art therapy goes through this. Like building, using materials like drawing or painting or doing collage with all the pictures that I give you, and in some way it's beautiful for me to think that these old pictures that were dumped and selling for nothing in a flea market, now they have another meaning.
They have another
It's
family.
like they have another family. They found another family that they are not orphans anymore.
They were
These
adopted
pictures.
by another family member. Nice, thank
Yeah.
you. You know what I was thinking, that you came up saying photography is my language, and it's really from your story, from your familiarity with the tool, we can really tell that how, as a therapist, you use photography as your language. No, you really have a hands on it. I don't know how to say it, but you're very smooth in
Yeah.
this tool, no? If I can understand photography is my language, no?
Yeah, it's like not only because I make photographs, I am a photographer, but one thing that I learned about when with these techniques is that also the pictures that you do and the pictures that others do, they have the same power. I mean, of course, if you do the picture, if you make the picture, it's like you have you photograph in like in a lot of moments. I mean, you photograph when you see the scene, you photograph when you do the click, you photograph when you edit, and select the picture that you want. I mean, it's like you are photographing in different moments. And for me, it's like it's the same person, but at the same time, it's not the same the person. It's not the same person. It's like when I did the picture, there were some things happening. When I see the pictures, there are other things happening to me. And when I edit, maybe there are another things happening to me. It's like a 3 times picture.
Through
You
all the
know,
process.
through all the process, of course. And I have another workshop that is visual diary, where you photograph for 21 days in a row. You photograph and write. It's a write and photograph exercise. And as I love these, different moments of the picture, I ask them to take pictures and look back. Like, you have the right to see again. Why not? I mean, you did the pictures every day, but you can go back and see them and select what they mean to you now. And build a narrative with them. Considering today, for example, the first week, but in the second week, you can also go back to the first day and see again. Why not? what happened? What do you see now that you didn't see before? Because days are passing. And every day something happens to you that maybe you can go back and see, you know, that first day that you were so down, for example, and see it with other eyes.
Beautiful. Okay, so
Yes.
with this you work on the present, on the past, and how different the eye works for the photographs of the past, well, taken by the client. Okay.
Yeah, of course. And maybe it's like because I do believe in this right, that we have this right to see again. It's like, okay, that happened, but you have the right to go back and see them, to see things that happen in another way. Why not?
Re-elaborate.
And yeah, re-elaborate and that build in another meaning that works for you in
Today.
this moment, that helps you today.
Nice, thank you, Arlette. You're really bringing me to techniques that have been re-elaborated, and you made it yours. No, the photos taken by the client became the visual diary that you like transformed for you, no, like for you and your clients, and the family albums also. Like you really told me like how to adapt and to reinvent the two techniques. As for your specific situations and clients. Very nice, thank you. So you were saying like this academy, and tell us more about the academy and the workshops. If someone would like to join, are they online or are in Buenos Aires?
Yes, they are online. I work mostly online.
Okay.
Because I am immigrant, so the people that I know mostly are in other countries. And yes, we are online. My academy is EFA Contigo, is the name.
Okay.
And I can leave you the link so you can share
please.
it.
Yes, sure. I will.
Yeah, and then we have a special section in the workshops that are dedicated to art and well-being in general. Okay. And there is photography, is writing, acting, and all the things that you can do to express yourself. And making a space for you to, you know, to talk in other language that is not speaking.
Okay, so you focus on personal development, expression through photography and art therapy.
Yes, yes.
Fantastic. Thank you, Arlette. So write me down all the links to meet you. And thanks again for this little chat, little but very thick.
Deep.
And yes, let's keep in touch. Okay, tell us more.
Of course.
In the future.
Thank you for this space, and yeah, I love to keep in touch all the time. Thank you.
You're here. Grazie, Arlette. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.